What is going on, guys? LJ with Dad's Game Room here, back with another game from the collection, and it's a special one. Resident Evil 2, the remake of the 1998 PS1 horror classic of the same name, of course, because it's a fucking remake. Let's get into it. Resident Evil 2 Remake, yeah, I'm going to refer to it as a remake because it's easier than saying Resident Evil 2 because you would think I was talking about 1998. So, there. You play as Leon Kennedy, a rookie cop on his first day of work, and Claire Redfield, a college student looking for her brother, Chris Redfield, if you didn't catch the last name, as they try to escape Raccoon City. Now, that may seem easy enough, but the Umbrella Corporation says otherwise. They've littered the streets with zombies, dogs, and a giant man in a fedora and a trench coat. Scary, I know. And on top of that, they have really gone above and beyond to hide their facility, so be ready to solve some puzzles and hunt down some keys. So, Resident Evil 2 Remake really stayed true to the original game. I mean, it included some of the key moments that really everybody remembers in Resident Evil 2. They had how Marvin turns Leon away and tells him to go save the others, the entrance to the RPD station and the grand view of the whole RPD, the zombie hallway where they break through the glass and grab you, the alligator fight. That's a big crocodile. Ada's fall.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No! They have, when you meet Kendo, I mean, they changed Kendo and how you meet him, which I thought was brilliant. I mean, they really turned Kendo into a character that you truly have come to love. I mean, imagine being in his position where your daughter gets bit and you know what's coming, but you don't want to accept it and you struggle with it. So they really humanized Kendo and really turned him into a real character versus just a gun shop owner that eventually just gets eaten by zombies within the first 5 minutes of meeting him. I like how she has like the faded eye and the dark, like the human eye still. They're not completely glazed over yet. And then you have the liquor scene, you know, where they tease it when you first walk in with the guy and like the really gapped open jawline, and you're expecting the liquor to come right in that hallway, and it's not there. But then, you know, later down the line, you don't expect it, and boom, they hit you with it, which I thought, again, was so incredibly brilliant to keep it faithful to the original, but also make it new and refreshing. So let's talk gameplay. They got away from the fixed camera angles and they went with a third-person over-the-shoulder camera angle, which I think really opens up the game, especially to new audiences who aren't used to fixed camera angles. I don't think it really hinders the experience either way, but to bring in new players, I think the third-person camera angle really makes it a better experience. And the controls are definitely more friendly in this version versus the 1998 version with the tank controls. This one is typical third-person, you know, not saying the 1998 one was bad, but this is just very fluent and very easy to navigate. And with Resident Evil, the name of the game is exploration. You know, go to rooms that are unlocked, search around, look for keys, look for items, look for things that you can use to advance yourself to the next room. You know, you find a key in a room, you can go down the hall to the room that was locked and unlock it. And then in that room, there's another key that unlocks this other door, and so on and so on. It's the formula for Resident Evil and what makes it so great. You know, you solve puzzles to unlock areas of the RPD or to find your way into the Umbrella laboratories. So really just exploration and finding out how to get from room to room, collecting resources as you go, healing items, new guns, ammunition, stuff that allows you to carry more stuff with you, stuff like that. So in the remake, you get the A and the B scenarios for both Leon and Claire, but it also gave you 3 brand new scenarios. It gave you No Time to Mourn, where you play as Kendo, who needs to find his way to the water purification room in the sewers to reach a rescue helicopter with new enemies with like poison zombies and propane zombies. I had to do it. Runaway, where you play the mayor's daughter, Kathleen Warren, who must travel from the orphanage to the jail in the police station to save Ben, the guy that gets in the jail cell. The Forgotten Soldier, which is a special ops agent Ghost, kind of like Hunk, needs to make his way to the cable car of the lab to escape before self-destruct sequence activates, take on the Tyrant and the bulletproof armor zombies. And then it also included the 4th Survivor and the Tofu Survivor from the original game, where you play as Hunk and you play as Tofu. Everybody loves those. So overall, what do I think of Resident Evil 2 Remake? I think it's a great play. I think it's a safe play for anybody who wants to get into the Resident Evil series. I think this paved the way for what remakes would become, because this was such a beloved game back on the PlayStation 1, and I believe they really did it justice and just went above and beyond to make this really, really great. So I would suggest anybody picking this up, add it to your collection, and if you don't collect, just give it a play. It's a great play. It's not too long. Probably take you about 5 to 10 hours if you search everything. I cannot recommend it enough. But anyway, guys, that's all for this time. Until next time, I'm Dad's Game Room.
We made it.
Just like I said we would.